I don't think it was ever really up for debate that the integrity of this election was going to be questionable, to say the least. The evening of November 3rd, 2020, we saw Trump leading in the majority of the swing states that were crucial for him to win the election. For some reason, the vote counting ceased in most swing states that Trump was leading in. Miraculously, the next morning, as if by some miracle, Biden had mysteriously gained an advantage over Trump somewhere around 2 in the morning, with unaccounted votes appearing out of what seemed to be nowhere. Keep in mind, most of these swing states claim that the majority of their votes had already been accounted for. But then, the following morning, we see increases of hundreds of thousands of votes in Biden's favor, with not a single vote in Trump's favor. Sure, you could chalk this up to liberal counties getting their votes tallied, but like many other Americans, it just sounds fishy that Trump didn't get a single vote overnight in a lot of these crucial states. We've seen ballot harvesting already with Omar Ilhan, which was exposed by Project Veritas, which if you haven't seen these videos, I highly recommend going to YouTube and typing in Project Veritas. You'll see a plethora of videos showing ballot harvesting done by Democrats. In the recent hours of me recording the audio for this video, Project Veritas has also uploaded multiple different videos showing proof that the Postal Service was in on ballot fraud in favor of the Democratic Party. Trump and a lot of his officials have already been stating that there's been large-scale ballot fraud going on. And from the looks of it, I don't think he's wrong. But here's the good part. A former CIA intelligence agent stated on Infowars during a live stream that official ballots had been marked. And it turns out, after doing some research, this is indeed true.
This is really a sting operation, contrary to what everybody else said. Trump knew this was happening. Eric knew this was happening and warned the public. I knew this was happening. However, I could not say anything about it. What happened was we watermarked every ballot with what's called the QFS blockchain encryption code. In other words, we know pretty well where every ballot is, where it went, and who has it. So this is not a stolen election.
Put the camera onto the strip and we'll see what we see. It's a little blurry. I'm going to go ahead and push it up. Oh dear. I think there is. Okay, so from what I read, it's supposed to be little dots. It's supposed to be little dots from the printer. That looks like little dots to me.
This is going to make it easy to differentiate real official ballots from those that were illegally printed. This is obviously why Trump is demanding a recount in all of the swing states that Biden is leading in. With the strange jump in numbers in Biden's favor, it's beginning to look like a lot of these votes could have been easily fake. Having these watermarks on ballots is going to make it easier to determine which ones are real. I have a feeling the results of this election are probably going to drag out a little bit longer, maybe even multiple weeks, but in the end, this is definitely going to go in Trump's favor. I wanted to make this video because I feel like this is important information and I'm not really seeing a lot of people report on it, and those that do seem to get banned. So if any more evidence comes forward that I'm not seeing talked about, I'll be updating you guys.